guys, what's up? Welcome to Vibe Confessions, exclusive to vibe.ng, and I'm your host Famakin Opeyemi, and I have two guests with me in the studio. They are guys, by the way, sometimes girls, sometimes guys. So I have Meji the rapper, he's an okay rapper, and I have Kanayo.
Yeah, Kanayo, KK.
So Meji the okay rapper, talk now, fan, what's up? Spread on the mic.
First of all, I'm not an okay rapper. I'm a dope ass rapper.
Are you Migos? To me, Migos is like,
I'm not Migos. They are popular, yes,
okay,
but I'm better as a rapper.
Migos. Okay, well. You don't do trap, so yeah.
I actually do trap, but that's...
Okay, so how was your weekend, Meji?
It was awesome.
What made it awesome? Did you poke your body parts in any person's body parts?
Nah, I didn't.
Okay, you didn't.
This guy, Pokemon now.
So, how was your weekend, Kanayo?
Mine was great, Jerry.
Okay. What made it great?
Family out.
No.
My wife and kids.
Nice. Sounding responsible, I know. That's beautiful.
Just be like me,
Nah, I don't want to be like you in Jesus' name.
Single, come on.
Well, I'm young, I'm young,
wild and free.
I'm young and free. I don't know about wild, yeah. So you're wild, Abby.
Try and engage yourself with some responsibilities,
Not now, not yet.
No,
Maybe like 5 years from now.
5 years from now.
Don't preach to me, Kanayo.
Don't do
Okay,
that.
fine. Sorry, let's go on with it.
Okay, so let's dive into today's confession. It's a very peculiar confession about a dude and his wife who is denying him of sex. Kanayo, that's even true. I'm married. Let's talk about... No, chill. No. I'm not trying to throw jabs. Like, is it a normal thing for wives to deny their husbands of sex in marriage? We don't know.
It depends.
It depends. Like, what to make a woman deny her husband of sex?
Sometimes she could actually...
Except being tired. That's the thing.
Definitely she'll be tired. Or sometimes it has to do with her mood.
Okay.
At that particular point in time.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's also... It might be as a result of... in fact, mood.
But do men deny their wives of sex? That's the thing. If your wife wants to have sex with you, as a man, do men ever say no to sex from their wives or girlfriends?
Naturally, we guys are like dogs. So we always cling to that. As in, our libido is always high.
Not really. Funny enough.
It's usually high.
I've said no to sex, so man.
No, the point is...
I get your point, actually, but it's just sometimes that women can say no to sex, but men never. That's by the way. So Meji, read today's confession, which, is about that. And please, use Queen's English, please.
Me, I know how we use Queen's English.
That was a joke. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. So, hello. Please keep me anonymous. I'm one of your daily readers, and I love your blog so much. It's about my wife. I met her while we were in the university in 1999, and we dated for 3 years before I married her in 2002. After our marriage in 2002, I got a very good job with good pay. She hasn't got a job yet, and I was taking good care of her and her immediate family.
Pause. The man had a job, she didn't have a job. He took care of her, there was no problem. Continue.
In the process, we had 3 children, a girl and 2 boys. We used to have sex from time to time, and she does not complain, even sometimes 5 times a week. My wife will complain. There's already a pattern. 5 times a week, sometimes have sex.
Basically, regular sex.
Regular sex. Unfortunately for me, I was disengaged 2 years ago.
That means he was fired from his job.
In the process, my wife got a job and she was the one paying the bills.
Then shifted. No, continue.
BC. My greatest surprise is that ever since my wife got this job, she doesn't allow me to touch her again. No sex. If I ask for sex, she will say she start. Sometimes you won't have sex for up to 3 to 4 months. What the fuck? I'm dying silently, and I don't know I don't want to commit adultery or fornication. So please, I need advice. Holy shit.
Well, first of all, being real, I think for 2 years, being unemployed for 2 years, like, I'm not trying to shame you or anything, but really 2 years, like, 2 years.
This is Nigeria.
No. If you said he's currently unemployed, I will not shame him. But it seems like he's learned and stuff. Being jobless for 2 years, fam, like, do something. Even if you not earn that much, but being on it, jobs are there. That's the thing. Do they pay well? But 2 years.
I think. Yeah. I think. Maybe not. But 2 years is too long. How we just stay at home? But maybe he's been applying. We really don't know the details. But, and maybe it's spiritual. Let's never leave the spiritual aspect of the whole.
Being real, women want a man that is a man. if you're unemployed for 2 years and she's the one providing for you, trust me, she won't. I won't blame her, but I will blame her. But first, I won't blame her first. She won't respect you like that. That's the thing.
No, see that it depends on the personality. I've seen a lot of families that from this one that's personal from.
That's if they agreed, not maybe just like if they agreed that, you know what, Meji, don't work, I will work since I make more. It is different. We agreed.
Don't know the details.
They do not agree. Because he lost his job now. They do not agree. So she had to hold the fort down for the man.
And no, you know she wasn't working before, yeah.
Yeah.
So he lost his job, and she got a job, and maybe they now agreed or they didn't agree. We don't know the details because 2 years. Okay. 2 years is not. There are many factors. She wants to stay and stay at home for 2 years. I don't know if you get my point, but by the way, it's too much. I've seen families where the man
doesn't work.
Man, not because he doesn't want to work.
Okay, but the woman makes more.
Maybe the woman is even working in another state.
I get.
So he can't. One person has to stay at home, and since she's earning something that can carry the house, that she's earning enough to hold the house down, it becomes a stay-at-home.
But my issue is that most times when the man is the breadwinner, there's always little to no problem. But immediately,
always humble.
Yeah, always. They are humble, and the man too. You know, like everything is going on smoothly. But immediately things
change. Things. That's why I said it's not always.
Power,
it's not always.
Why? There's always a problem.
You know that. Let me tell you. See the thing is like I said.
That's why people are always scared of making women MD, making women be their bosses because they know. I'm not trying to say women cannot be.
But most times, always
there are more problems.
Yeah.
I feel bad saying this, but most times when women are in position of power, not all, but most women, they always abuse it because, you know, it's new to them. They want to show that, yes.
In our generation where feminism is now a thing. I'm not
all these people that say feminism, they don't do shit. It starts and ends online. They don't do it in person.
I have 2 answers to this topic.
Yeah.
Yes, first of all, if I want to sound like, or as an angel, I would do that. Or as a demon, fine.
See, now, if this guy was my friend, I'd tell him to cheat on his wife. Let's call this spade.
I won't sex with your husband for like
I think they should try counseling.
Counseling will not do shit.
As in, like, something is wrong. You see that? She's not
that busy.
She's
not that busy.
Maybe getting dick out.
No. It's not even dick. Maybe she has just lost that whatever for him.
Say for like 2 weeks.
It's not a matter of dick.
Give the excuse of, okay, I'm tired. But come on, 3 weeks, 1 month.
I don't think she's cheating. No. I think she has just lost that whatever for him. Yeah, that vibe. No, I don't think she's cheating. But just because he's not providing for her.
Or maybe she's no more seeing him as a man.
Yeah.
It's possible.
So I don't think she's cheating.
You know, all these things, it all boils down to the personality of the lady.
Yeah, exactly.
It all boils down. When
the solution,
there are some women that the power will shift and nothing will change. There are some women that when they get their salary,
maybe just one out of 10.
It's actually scarce. But I know people personally that when they get their salary, they will bring it and give it to the husband to share it.
No.
It's possible.
I would not advise that. That's a very dumb thing to do. I would not advise.
It depends on the It depends on the exactly depends on the.
You are not working. Your wife is working. She makes 300k a month. She'll give you
because she sees
the money.
Maybe to save it.
You
as a man.
She'll give you everything. That this is my pay. Take no. There is her giving you money. Okay, like Kanayo, I make 300. Take 50k for your upkeep. It's different. But I make 300. Take the 300k.
Let me land.
Does it make sense? That's a very dumb thing to do.
No, let me land. Chill. Yeah.
It is. I don't support that. That's dumb.
Now let me land.
Okay.
It depends on how they've been doing things before he even lost his job. Do you get? I'm saying exactly depends on how they are. Like some people, they are one. They don't keep secrets from each other. They share. So it depends. It may be done in some relationships because it depends on the personality of the man too. I don't know if you get my point. Like if the man is this loud spending kind of person, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, fine. Can we deviate from this her salary?
I get. Let's give him the advice. So I have to hold on. Let me start. I have to advise for him. First of all, see, I'm not trying to say this thing. Get a job. Number 1.
Get a job. Also, that's the first thing.
Then number 2. This might sound dumb, but you know, a sex doll will not complain. So just get you a sex doll.
Okay. Sex doll is all fun and games until it shocks your dick.
Get you a sex doll. So that's my
when it shocks your dick, you know how far.
What's your own advice to this nigga?
Like you said, first thing he should get a job.
Get you a job, man.
If it's spiritual, he should go to church.
Sele MFM.
They should cast out the because if it's spiritual, I'm very sure. Do you know the funny thing? you know if it's spiritual, it could even be his wife behind it.
Let me go again. Too much Nollywood.
No, it's not about Nollywood. Guy, I've seen these things
okay.
firsthand.
First of
Like,
all,
I've seen these things firsthand.
First of all,
Yeah.
get a job, but if it's that difficult, yeah, even if it means telling your wife, okay, lend me so money, let me start
a business.
That will make her know that, okay, fine.
Yeah, serious.
Than
Yeah,
staying
yeah.
at home 2 years.
Okay.
2 years is too long.
I like Kanayo's advice. Like,
Yes,
that makes sense.
That will
Get a
make
source of
her
livelihood.
say, okay,
Bottom
fine,
line.
I'm trying to work.
Get a source of
job, but if
livelihood.
it's that difficult,
Low
Get a
money.
source of
try and
livelihood.
get
That,
loan.
I think Kanayo's advice is like the most solid
And start with
advice.
business.
Yeah.
Simple.
Get a source of livelihood. That is the.
And gain your integrity as a man back. Because I hate it when
I swear.
then you had a job.
She respected you.
She respected and
She made you feel like a man.
And she was cool with you when you guys were having sex 5 times in a week. Now,
Let me say one more
oh,
thing.
come on.
Let me say one more thing.
Yeah.
You know, this is the side of the story.
Okay.
It's always hearsay.
Yeah. There are always two sides of
There are
every
always
story.
two sides. You don't know whether he, when he was earning good pay,
Uh-huh.
maybe he was even balling and cheating outside.
How does that like? There's nothing I see, guy. You're deviating.
No, let me explain.
I get.
I'm saying that
get.
he may push the lady to act the way she's acting. That is.
Wow.
It doesn't matter. From
This one, we are playing
From
the
what
role
you read-
of God, creating nothing
from
out of
what you
something.
read-
There was no issue of cheating or whatever. You will
I'm
have said it
saying you
now.
don't know the way he act. You would have said this.
This is
Calm
this
down.
is a common stuff
from what you
that
read, it
happens
was
with
sounding
women.
sincere, and we are judging from what you
What
read.
From what
he
he
So
said.
let
It's
her
fine.
write hers. You get, then we now.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I
take
guess
it from
on that note we end this episode. You know, on the comment section below on YouTube and SoundCloud, tell us what you think. Tell us if you think the man should, continue doing what he's doing or get a job or whatever. And I remain Famakin Opeyemi, your host, and my guests are
Meji the
Meji
rapper.
and Kanayo.
Kanayo.
And this is Vibe Confessions. Adios.
Amigos.
Come on, I got you.
Guys.